From failure to success, the evolution of packaging. Hi, I'm Sherry, and this is Buddy, top dog of Lucky Dog Creations. Hello friends, I'm glad you stopped by. Today I'm doing an informational video on the evolution of packaging, heat sealing, shrink wrapping, and the works. I just wanted to point out that if you're just getting started in the business, you don't need to get the most expensive equipment until you realize whether you want to continue making the bath bombs or not. So sit back, relax, and enjoy my trials and tribulations from when I first started until where I'm at right now. Here are a couple of batches of shower steamers that I have made that I let dry overnight, so I can show you the ways that I used to package and the ways I package now. So the first thing I want to show you is when I ordered the bath bomb kit, where I got some dyes, some molds, some shrink wrap paper, and I also got this little heat sealer. And I thought, well, this would be perfect to get started. So I'll show you how it works. Okay, so I have a 6x6 piece of shrink wrap paper, and I like these ones when they're all together. They kind of have a blue tone to them. They're clear, but I like these. I've had some that they just did not shrink very well. So these are a good one, so I can't say that it's the shrink wrap paper if my sealer screws up. The hard part is trying to find the opening. Okay, open the bag. This is an oatmeal milk and honey bath shower steamer. You can put it in a bathtub or a shower steamer. Turned out really well. Okay, you stick it in the bag. Now this runs on batteries, so all you're supposed to do, I don't know if you can see that, hold on just a second. Just get it in position, clamp down, and slide it. Alright, it did do the sealing. It tore. It actually turned out better this time than it usually does. Then I want to show you how we shrink wrap it. Okay, so I went ahead and cut all the excess off. There's a little bit of an opening there. I don't know whether that's going to cause a problem or not. And I don't have a heat gun, but I have a hairdryer. At least this is what I used back then. And you just okay, as you can see, the hairdryer is not the best thing to do. It has a lot of rough edges. The little sealer did better than it did when I used to do it when I first started. So I put my label on. put the ingredients on, and if it looked decent, I would go ahead and put it on my Etsy store and try to sell it. I will end up actually taking this out of there and resealing it. But this is what I started off with. Okay, so since I did not like that little one, I thought, well, if I'm going to make a go out of this, I better try something a little bit better. So I bought this little crimper looking like thing, and I figured it would work. Again, I still didn't have a heat gun. I was still using the hairdryer. So we put this in the bag. This one does have an on or off switch. And then you just stick that in there and clamp it down like so. And I didn't like this because it just melted it. It's still opening. It just like it was too hot for the shrink wrap paper. So I'd have to go in with my scissors and cut it, and then hope I could shrink wrap it. I'll move that over there a little bit and we'll see how well that works. Try to keep my dryer out of the way this time. And as you can see, where it did not seal, it wasn't big enough to fold over and seal it. So this was actually worse than my first one. So I got, very frustrated because there's no way I would be able to sell any of these looking like this. So then I decided, well, what am I going to do? I want to be able to do something, because I wouldn't be able to sell either one of these. So then I was deciding on something a little bit more practical. And this didn't involve any shrink wrap, heat sealing, or anything. You just took saran wrap and rip it off. And stick your bath bomb in there. And then give it a twist. And cut off the excess. And put your label on. I'll put my ingredient label on that, and that helps keep it down. And then put my label on there. It worked, but I just didn't think that it looked very professional. Here is one that I done way back when I first started doing this. But to me, it did look better than the other two shrink wrap ones that I tried before. But I still wasn't satisfied. I needed to find something else. Okay, I can't show you how I did this one. I can't find my brown paper. But it's like the saran wrap. You just take a piece of paper, which they sell specifically for bath bombs. They come in little 6x6 sheets. And then you wrap it up like you do the saran wrap. And then you put your label to seal it on the bottom. And I, again, did not think this looked very professional. It looked kind of sloppy. So, onward in my search for a better packaging. Okay, I was getting desperate. So I got these little self-sealing things here. Put that in there. And then just peel the little tape back. And fold it over. Now that's really cute and all. It does not suck out the air, so you do have the air in there. And it's cute for kids, and I plan on keeping these to package for kids. But again, it's not what I was looking for. The search continues. Okay, so now we have what I used today. I went ahead and bought myself a 300-watt heat gun. Love the way it works. It's small, but it's mighty. And my daughter-in-law, she also does bath bombs, and her shrink wrap always looked good. So I asked her what she used, and she was telling me that she used this FS plastic film sealer that she got on Amazon. And I thought, well, that is what I'm going to have to try. And she was very nice and surprised me, and she bought this for me. And I've been using it ever since. So I will show you how I use it. Okay, so here is a coconut lime donut bath bomb / shower steamer that I made last night. Turned out really well. I'm going to stick it in the bag here. Now, as you can see, it has a dial on it. Most of these shrink wrap bags will take the level 3 on there. If you have it too low, it won't seal it. If you have it too high, it will just melt it. It also has an indicator light that's telling you that it is heating. I can hear it, so I don't really see it, but I will show you. You stick that in there, push it down, light went on. When the light goes off, that means it's sealed. You want to leave it for a couple of seconds just to make sure that it is not going to burn it. Look at that perfect seal there. We'll do that again. Put that down, light comes on, goes off, wait a few seconds. And another good seal. So then I cut off the excess. I usually cut down right down the middle of that seal. So all I have left to worry about is the air in this square. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and shrink wrap it. Look how nice it does this. I usually have it on flat because it shrink wraps better. You get these little points, you kind of push them down when they are hot. And there you have it, nice and shrink wrapped. Sometimes they don't turn out for me. So I get too carried away with it being heated in one spot and it will melt the shrink wrap. But all in all, this is what it usually turns out like. Put my label on and it is ready to sell. Now, in conclusion, the main reason why I decided to do this is because I wanted everybody to know that, you know, it's okay to start small. Don't jump in and spend a lot of money on something that you're not sure that you want to continue doing. I was really frustrated with some of those earlier choices, but that just made me realize that I wanted to do this, and I wanted to continue doing this. And so, it was worth the extra money. And as soon as I feel like I can afford or justify it, I do plan on continuing and stepping up, just so I can have a better product to sell to my customers. I hope you found this video informative. I hope that this inspires you to go start and do whatever you've dreamed of doing and not giving up. If you like this video, please subscribe and hit the bell so you can get future video notifications from what I plan on doing. Thumbs up, thumbs down, doesn't matter. All are appreciated. Please comment, suggest. Those are always welcome. And I'll see you next time.